I'll pay handsomely if you can procure the items in that list. Find me everything on there, and you'll be well compensated. Good day. The orrery here is the only one in Cyrodiil. There's one more in Hammerfell, the old one at Stros Mackay. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. Be seeing you.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Excuse me. We have a small problem that we hope you can help us with. You may be wondering why you can't see me. We are all wondering the same thing. Everyone in Ayleswell suddenly became invisible several weeks ago. It was sort of fun at first, but the novelty is definitely worn off now. You can imagine how difficult it is to run an inn while invisible. Once you get a reputation as a haunted inn, you can just forget about it. So we've all been keeping quiet, hoping the spell will wear off. But we're running out of patience. We're sure it was Ankatar's doing. We can't find him. If you can help us, we will be extremely grateful. He's a wizard who took up residence in the ruins of Fort Caractacus a couple of years ago. He's caused us no end of trouble with his magical experiments, but nothing as bad as this. We've tried to find him, but had no luck. If he's still living in the fort, he's hiding from us, and no wonder. If you could find him and get him to remove this cursed invisibility, we will all be in your debt. We're pretty sure he's still hiding out in Fort Caractacus, although he never answers when we've tried to find him. It's just to the southeast of here. Follow the path down the hill, but watch out for the invisible monsters that infest the ruins. In the west, in Old Colovia, that's where men are men. That's the Gold Coast, West Weald, and Colovian Highlands.
How goes it? Fantastic. Thanks for asking. Great. See you. Bye. What do you want?
How are you?
Sometimes people who are invisible are trying to get some privacy.
Dirham will be glad to talk your ear off about the whole mess. Not bad.
If you've done good deeds, the Nine will bless you and cure diseases when you visit their way shrines.
I see.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Interesting. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
They say that King Helseth has made an alliance with House Drez. Together they pick apart the carcass of ruined Indoril.
Morrowind has always been a troubling place. It seems it is more so now.
Go away, fool.
Fine.
Oh, really? I'm invisible, you say? Thanks for letting me know. Talk to my brother Dirham if you want to know all about it.
What is it, Sarah?
Go away! I don't want whatever you're selling. I told you to leave me alone. Go away. Oblivion take you. What is it you want from me? Yes, I have been working on a new invisibility spell. As you can see, it works quite well. Why? Oh, really? Everyone in town? That must have been what all the shouting was about a few weeks ago. I'm afraid I was engrossed in an experiment that required my full attention. You see, in order to increase the efficacy of the spell, the radius was likely to approach the... Oh, never mind. I don't mean to bore you. You can tell them not to worry. The effect is not actually permanent. It should wear off eventually. Well, in a year or two. Maybe a bit more. There's no way to be absolutely sure. That's the exciting thing about basic research. Really? I find being invisible quite refreshing. But if it will get everyone to leave me alone, fine. I did work out a counterspell last week. If I can just put my hand to it. Ah, here. Stand in the center of town to make sure you get everyone. Oh, and make sure... Never mind. It should be fine. I've already given you the scroll. Stand in the middle of town, read it, poof! It is exactly like magic. I am sorry about that. Just use the reverse invisibility scroll I gave you. Say what you're going to say. I'm through talking to you.
Have you talked to Ankatar yet? Can he make us visible again? Ankatar gave you a scroll to get rid of the invisibility? Fantastic! What are you waiting for? Goodbye. Thank you, thank you. I can't tell you how good it feels to be able to see myself again. My sisters, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind if they had stayed invisible. Ah, me. Friend, you are welcome at the Ayleswell Inn anytime, free of charge. We haven't seen him since that whole invisibility mess. I hope it stays that way. There's never any charge for you, friend. Upstairs, first door on the left. Take care.
It's you. My brother goes on and on about you. I know you saved us and everything, but it does get tiresome after a while.
Typical Ultima. Thinks the whole world is made for his convenience. If I had my way, we'd go down there and burn him out. Let him find some other place for his little experiments. I'm not listening to you. It's because I don't like you. I'm done talking to you. You really enjoy this whole hero thing, don't you? Everybody fawning all over you? I'm not like that.
If he's smart, he'll keep out of my way. High elf, and a mage to boot.
The worst kind of arrogance. I see no reason to talk to you. Just go away.
Ah, the sea. You too.
Hello. What? I'm glad you were able to help them. I would have done it myself, but I like being invisible. Besides, I don't know if they'd have been happy to see me. I'm glad to hear that the villagers aren't invisible anymore. It will make it easier for me to avoid them. I'm through talking to you.
Captain Doodle's rumored treasure has to be true. Hello.
Captain Doodle's rumored treasure has to be true.
What seems to be the problem? By the time we got there, it was too late. We have no idea how they got in or out without any of our patrols seeing them. Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or guardsman in the Imperial City? Sure, go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by. You two.
Heard any news from the other...
Hello. How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water? Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme. Oh, I could kill him. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain. The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed, they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own. I like it here. People are very friendly, much nicer than in the Imperial City. When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold. Can you help us? Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can. All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gogan may be able to give you more information beyond that. Azan at the Fighters Guild is a fine warrior. I understand he can sign you up if you're interested. The Flowing Bowl attracts the worst Anvil has to offer. Always be...
State your business. I don't know what to think about the attack on the chapel. Things seem to go from bad to worse, don't they? Farewell.
Greetings to you. Sishani, the old sea captain and rover, now a ship owner and fat cat. Pleased to meet you. Take some advice. Go down to the sea, stand a while, watch the sun rise and set. Think on distant lands across the water. I don't know what to think. Maybe the prophet is right, and the ancient gods have come back for vengeance. Yes, he preaches outside the chapel every day. Hard to miss. I think you'll know him when you see him. You too.
Gorgo Groshura, soldier of fortune, which means, more or less, unemployed and thoroughly pauperized. I've got a few hot prospects. I'm sure something will come through for me soon. Really soon. I'd like to get my hands on the cowards that did that. I'm even thinking of joining the Prophet's Holy Crusade. Sure, the guy down by the chapel. He's the one calling for some holy knight to return. Maybe we could use a few more holy knights these days. Everybody's talking about the Prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost anything. Bye.
Val Morvay. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them. Been here 30 years, and I expect I'll last another 10 or so. When I'm gone, God's willing, my apprentice Enoroth will tend the smithy. A terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done such a thing, and why? I don't know where he came from, Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since. Everybody's talking about the Prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost anything. Bye.
It's you. Hi.
What is it now?
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it.
Oh?
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Evil has returned, and the Nine need a champion. Umaril is returned, as was foretold by the head of Pelennor, to the Bull of Kine in those days of old. Cyrodiil. Umaril! Yes, your children know that name if you do not. A dread castellan of fearful legend. Did you think him a myth? Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me? This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelennor Whitestrake in his dying breath. Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat. Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics, without a champion. The gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry? You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelennor Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight? Well then, hail, hero of Kvatch! Let me add one more voice to the never-ending chorus of praise. I'm sure one of your many devotees will be able to guide you on your way to find the Crusaders' relics. The weapons and armor of Pelennor Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the Eight Divines. He went alone into the White Gold Tower, challenged the alien sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelennor himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusaders' relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all failed? Are you a worthy knight? then I'm sure you will have no trouble finding the relics on your own. You clearly need no aid from man or God. Why do you come to me for aid, worthy knight? Are you? A humble heart is a good starting point. The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings. Walking the pilgrim's way is the traditional start of a holy quest. Follow the map I gave you, visit the way shrines of the 9, pray, and wait for a sign. He was defeated, but not destroyed by Pelinal the Crusader. Now he has returned to seek vengeance against the gods. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. May the 8 and 1 guide your steps. What can I do for you? Once there were 8 divines. Then Tiber Septim became Talos, and the 8 became 9. I followed the old way of honoring the 8 while also giving due to Talos, the one who ascended. May the 8 and 1 guide your...
Didier Ormely, a ship's clerk. At present, I'm spending my time and gold on the pleasures of the Gold Coast. Many of Anvil's folk are directly or indirectly associated with ships and sailing. Sailors, shipowners, men made rich and poor by the sea trade, and the lonely wives of men who follow the sea. I feel sorry for Norbert Lils. He's a good man, but he gets taken in so easily.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine. It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city, nobody saw anything. Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me. He's a fairy tale. Of course, it's all just made up to... Don't know if this is true, but I heard a gang of all-female thieves is preying on the married menfolk of the town. Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
I'm Baralorn, Anvil's castle mage. Perhaps you've heard of my work on magical resistances. Our gracious countess funds my research. I ward tame rats with resistance spells, then shower them with elemental attacks. Farewell.
What is it?
Yes? He's a most mysterious fellow. In many ways, I admire him. Most of the time, I just feel sorry for him. Good day. What? Farewell.
Hello.
Greetings to you.
What is it?
Cyrodiil, and more shame for the children that you give freely to the mouth of destruction.
Hello.
What do you want? Sorry, I'm new in town. Don't know a soul.
The prophet speaks true. This is the start of something terrible. I can feel it in my bones.
I see my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the flowing bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing. Harlots. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage.
You should listen to him preach. He may sound crazy at first, but the longer you listen, the more sense he makes.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city.
I'm merely a man. How could I resist? What a mess I've gotten myself into.
How are you? How goes it? Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlorn. My twin's name is Cainlorn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown. He's in blue. Simple, really. The Count went missing about 10 years ago. No one knows what happened to him. Lady Malona rules County Anvil. Her ladyship has no intention of remarrying. Liked her first Count well enough, I guess. Doesn't fancy a replacement. Yes, I've noticed some of them in my establishment. They don't break the law while they're here, so there's nothing I can do. If you wait around long enough, I'm sure they'll show up. Good day.
I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes, but I can't stop.
Signy wants to talk to you. I think you'll like what she has to say.
I haven't seen you here before. Ah, and you're all alone, too. How sad. Well, if you're up to it, I think we can solve that little problem. You see, me and Faustina here are lonely, too. And we've been looking for someone. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what. We have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could, well, get to know each other much, much better. I'll mark it down on your map just so you won't forget where to find us. Meet us there around 11 o'clock. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget. I'm listening. No, you do me too much honor. You can't scare me. What a great story. You're revolting. What a waste of time. Do I really have to spell it out for you? You're a man, and I'm a woman with a certain desire. You figure out the rest. Watch out! You're pathetic!
Can't wait to see you late. Drink up and eat.
How do you do? Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. The Count... A ladyship. Hey, you're the one they call... Yes. If you wait around... You two.
Questions?
Signy wants to...
I haven't seen you. Well, I'll tell you. I'll mark... I can... Do I really have to spell it out?
Can't wait to see you later. Don't keep us waiting. Hope you're not planning to get much sleep. Can't wait. He's a blessing on this town. The only one to have made any sense out of the terrible tragedy at the chapel. He preaches every day outside the chapel. Go and listen, you'll see. Drink up and eat something. You'll need your... I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Sydney will be along shortly. I'm sure we can find something to do while we wait. Now, we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take everything off and place it there on the table? What? What are you talking about? Don't you want to have fun? Come on, don't be shy. Or are you here for something else? Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you? I didn't think they would be stupid enough to send someone alone. But so be it. I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Worthless. All part of the guard's plan, I suppose. Okay, girls. We got someone who doesn't want to cooperate.
Show me what you got.
You look upset that we...
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face. Ask away. Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover. We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk. The women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence, but someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later. We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice. If you ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities. You've done well, and here's the reward that I promised. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones for it. Don't spend all the money.
Little busy right now. Got your mess to clean up.
Sorry, can't talk right now. Sorry, can't talk right now.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later.
We have a lot of paperwork and follow.